14 years ago, the sixth prince of the Yao Kingdom was born with a natural vision. The golden dragon's shadow spans across heaven and earth, a pair of huge and deep eyes blocking the sky and sun. The emperor of that dynasty was very happy to see this strange sight all over the sky. Coincidentally, at the meeting, Emperor Zhao passed by the young crown prince and was extremely envious upon seeing this shocking phenomenon. I am the crown prince of the reign of Emperor Zhao, Zhao Renchen. This double-eyed dragon bone prince is interested, if he dares to resist the destruction of the country and the downfall of his family. So the sixth son was born at the peak, and before he could even open his eyes to see the world was already full of malice towards him. From a frail and sickly individual, he struggled to survive until the age of 14. On this day, he cursed the heavens without eyes. Since he gave it to me, why should I lose it? Awakening the revenge salted fish system, eating salted fish every day can earn rewards. Zhi. Congratulations to the host for eating a salted fish, reward a 1. Your lifespanZhi. Congratulations to the host for eating 10 salted fish as a reward lottery gift package. Chapter 1. Awakening Salted Fish Lying System. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. Gaga gaga. When luck comes, I can't even stop it. I didn't expect Zhao Renchen to encounter such an incredible opportunity. The crown prince of Emperor Zhao sat horizontally on the high sky, greedily looking at the shocking vision in front of him. This is a manifestation of the birth of a peerless divine body. Congratulations to the crown prince, congratulations to the crown prince. I will go and take it to present to His Highness the crown prince. My poor lure. In the ginkgo palace of Yao Kingdom, a beautiful woman looked at her child in her arms with dementia, and in a fit of anger, she spat out a mouthful of blood. The child in her arms has missing eyes, a big hole behind her, and a bone visible to the naked eye is missing. Dazhao. Dazhao. I hate it. Then he fell to the ground with a loud bang. Brother, brother. The Chongqing king of Yao Kingdom shouted anxiously and rushed forward, using his own spiritual power to start delivering without any hesitation. Pass on the imperial physician. Brother Lu, look at the butterfly I caught for you. It's so beautiful and can even fly, hee hee. There are also fragrant flowers, please take care of me, sixth prince. In the garden outside the ginkgo palace, there was a young man with grey cloth strips in his eyes, wearing a robe similar in color to the cloth strips, lying on a rocking chair, swaying leisurely. The 8-year-old girl is lying on him, coquettish. Zhao, don't disturb your sixth prince. He has been weak since childhood and likes to be quiet. Besides, it's time for your sixth prince to go and rest. The mother of the girl, Ji Fei, slipped her young body and walked out, not forgetting to instruct Yao Heng to rest peacefully and bring Xiao Yuner to accompany him tomorrow. Well, mother consort. Does he want to be with the sixth prince, mother consort? Yao Heng sighed as he listened to the increasingly distant voice. Mother consort. Someone. Yao Heng let out a soft cry, and several people in black suddenly appeared. This is the person who took him to the dragon vein of Yao Kingdom. Due to his physical disability since childhood, he had to stay on the dragon vein every night. If it weren't for the nourishment of the dragon vein, Yao Heng would have died 800 years earlier. Brother Huang, have they left? Chongqing King Yao Tianqing asked in a low voice. They've been monitoring us for 14 years since we left. These people should have left long ago. The tone of Emperor Yao was somewhat helpless. He took the eyes and bones of his 6 sons and even sent someone to stay and monitor them for 14 years. This reign of Emperor Zhao was truly extremely domineering. Yao Heng is still on the lounge chair in the dragon vein, and this place belongs only to him. Hey, actually these days are not bad either. During the day, I bask in the sun and play with Xiaoyun. At night, I go back to my dragon vein and take a deep sleep. Yao Heng thought about the days of these years. Although he was a waste, he still lived these years with ease. Eat, drink, and sleep every day. When tired, sleep in the sun. When hungry, wave your hand and a maid will bring you a big meal. Occasionally, there will be a small tune to listen to. Many people won't be able to live like me in their lifetime, right? What kind of royal family killing each other and brainless slapping each other has never appeared before? The things I heard about this are not very reliable. Yao Heng touched his chin, looking thoughtful, and then fell into a deep sleep. The next day. Oh. Stretching lazily, the boy began to enjoy today's breakfast. What is this? Why hasn't my prince tasted it before? Yao Heng chewed the meat in his mouth carefully, with a faint salty taste. His Royal Highness, this is salted fish, which has been dried by the seaside. Ding! Congratulations to the host for eating salted fish for the first time, awakening the salted fish system. Give a beginner's gift pack as a gift. This system has detected that the host's remaining lifespan is less than 3 days. A special reward is given to the Supreme Golden Lying Chair, which rewards 1 year of lifespan by lying flat for 6 hours per day. I advise the host not to be disrespectful. The main feature of this system is a flat salted fish, which must be eaten for 3 meals a day. Just lie flat for 6 hours a day to improve the quality of obtaining random rewards. Ding, the requirements are met. Has the host signed in? A series of system prompts sounded. Yao Heng felt very strange in his heart, only feeling that someone was speaking in his mind. By a stroke of fate, he silently recited the sign-in. Ding, successful check.In, the host has obtained the Immortal Communion. Do you want to merge? The sound of the system rang out. This time, Yao Heng was very certain that he didn't hear wrong. Can you hear someone talking? Yao Heng suppressed his surprise and calmly asked the eunuch beside him. Returning to his Royal Highness, the servant did not hear any sound. The eunuch carefully bowed and answered. Well, let's go down. After the commotion of the eunuch completely disappeared, Yao Heng was pleasantly surprised to feel a ball of light in the space of his mind. Although he had no eyes, he knew that it was the immortal body. Yao Heng silently recited a fusion. The light sphere representing the immortal sacred body disappeared without a trace, and the body instantly became numb and tingling. Yao Heng knew that this was a reaction of the body becoming stronger and merging with the sacred body. The majestic energy rushed into his body in an instant. The eyes and bones that had been dug out were now like a rain after a long drought, crazily absorbing energy and radiating infinite vitality again. I thought I, Yao Heng, would never be able to cultivate in this life, but I didn't expect a great opportunity from heaven. The eyes feel revived and growing. Even the missing bones in the back are starting to grow again under the erosion of this vitality. Yao Heng was extremely happy. Although he had decided to become a lying down salted fish man, who wouldn't want to have a good body. At this moment, the world changes color. Ding, the system has detected that there will be a shocking anomaly appearing, so it erases the reality of the host's anomaly, and future anomalies will no longer appear. Yao Heng couldn't help but sigh upon seeing this, truly worthy of being a system, deeply ingrained in my heart. The people of the country are discussing one after another. Why did the sky just change and suddenly disappear? There must be a treasure or a peerless genius in the manifestation of a vision. But as soon as this illusion appeared, it disappeared and disappeared. Shouldn't it be that this genius died prematurely at birth? Yao Hengshi, who tasted the sweetness, was overjoyed. System, what other functions do you have? Tell me all about it, it makes me happy. Please don't be too greedy, as long as you persevere in your development and don't waste time. The check.In function of this system is enough to become a saint and ancestor. As soon as Yao Heng heard the system say this, he immediately pursed his lips. Without it, there would be no more, and he even said a bunch of reasons. Don't worry, little salted fish. My prince won't mind you. Although his eyes have not yet recovered, Yao Heng is still very happy because with the salted fish leveling system, he doesn't have to worry about his future life. Ding, this system's friendly reminder is that the host still has a beginner gift package that has not been opened. Do you want to open it? Yeah. I also have a beginner's gift package, I almost forgot about it. Open it, this newbie gift package must be opened. Open. Chapter 2. Cultivation of the Primordial Creation Sword Classic. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Open the beginner's gift pack. Excited hearts, trembling hands, and the ability to obtain the immortal sacred body in just one sign-in, Yao Heng eagerly anticipates what good things will be in the beginner's gift package. Ding, the beginner's gift pack has been opened. Please check on your own by the host. What kind of thing, do I have to check it myself? Xiaoxianyu, you can't discriminate against me just because I'm blind. Hun, I've been blind since I was young. Excuse me, little salted fish, what do you want me to think? What kind of broken system is this? It's not intelligent at all. I'll retract my previous praise of your intelligence. Yao Heng pouted and felt extremely uncomfortable in his heart. Sorry host, I forgot that you are a disabled and blind person in the system. Ding, it has been detected that the host is unable to view rewards normally, so we have activated the host's divine soul power in advance. What is the power of divine souls? Can this thing help me see things? I have heard of the spiritual consciousness of cultivators, and it sounds like it's the same. There seems to be a lump of energy in my mind. Yao Heng's thoughts moved and he touched that lump of thing. Suddenly, he felt the whole world brighten up, a feeling he had never enjoyed before. The world is so beautiful, it feels really good to see it. Obsessed with everything around him, Yao Heng felt extremely happy at this moment. Oh, by the way. I also have a beginner gift pack. Little salted fish, where did all the things in my big gift bag go? This is everyone's first time. As for the functions, I'm still not very familiar with them. In a group of 3, there must be my teacher. If you don't understand, you need to ask more questions. As long as the host thinks about rewards, they can open the system space and put all the rewards inside. Yao Heng was thrilled to hear this, it's not bad. The introduction to the mini-system is quite comprehensive. So, if I just retracted it, I'll retract it again. Taichu Divine Sword. Taichu Zhaohua Sword Classic. Yao Heng was stunned as he looked at these two things in the space. The name was so bold, and the things were definitely not much different. Moreover, they are still surrounded by golden light all over. The little person formed by his thoughts stepped forward and touched the Taichu creation sword scripture, which directly transformed into a beam of light and merged into his divine soul. From then on, he had a cultivation method in his memory, and the Taichu creation sword classic could be flipped with his consciousness. The Taichu sword classic is not limited to form, and can be practiced by sitting, lying, and walking. Looking at this introduction, Yao Heng exclaimed that Nyobi was simply tailor-made for him. Immediately took out the golden rocking chair of the reward, lay down directly, and began to run the learned Taichu technique. You can feel the spiritual energy as soon as you close your eyes, don't ask why. Ask. It's just that the game has been unlocked, and the power of the divine soul has been gained. Isn't it a small point to attract chi into the body? A cool breath rushed into his body, nourishing it and gradually strengthening it. That's not right, little salted fish. My Holy Communion is fake, isn't it? It's already noon. How could I only refine chi for a lifetime? In theory, I shouldn't be a genius. Besides building a foundation for fun, I should also refine chi for 9 levels. Upon waking up from his cultivation, Yao Heng looked at his own realm and suddenly collapsed into self-doubt. Please don't be discouraged. It's not your talent that limits you, but your partially repaired and disabled body. It's good to be able to cultivate now. Please don't be arrogant and fall to death. Upon hearing these words, Yao Heng was so angry that he couldn't help but pull out the little salted fish and beat it severely. This was simply infuriating and not worth his life. You said it very well, don't say it again next time. This little salted fish is really immature, almost making my prince angry and self-isolating. Forget it, I have a lot of rewards, so let's take a look at the other rewards first. Yao Heng saw a seed in the reward. Why is there still a seed here? Do you want me, the crown prince, to plant the land? What? This is actually a primitive peach tree species. Legend has it that there is a jade pond in the world, where there is a peach tree. Eating one of its fruits can increase one's lifespan by 1,000 years. My seed name sounds much higher than the one in Yaoqi. Isn't it possible for me to grow long after that? Yao Heng fell into a fantasy and saliva flowed out of his mouth. Please don't look like you haven't seen the world before, as it would be very embarrassing for this system. The disdainful voice of the little salted fish awakened Yao Heng's imagination and wiped away the drool flowing out. Walk away, return to the dragon vein and plant peaches. Anyway, this ginkgo palace is just for nostalgia and contemplation. When Yao Heng returned to Longmai, a question came to his mind. That's not right, little salted fish. If I plant peaches here, people will see me, right? Although I don't mind being discovered, it's not easy to explain. It would be great if there could be a private space in the future. Yao Heng thought of it this way, and he no longer had that excitement because the problem came with no land to farm. Please make an effort to sign in and become a dreamy salted fish, with both bread and milk. Bread, milk. Little salted fish, what is this bread? Why has the crown prince never heard of it? Yao Heng has a tendency to ask to the end. I don't know if the system thinks he's too annoying, and he didn't pay attention to him for a whole afternoon. Your Highness, this is tonight's meal. In the evening, red lanterns were hanging in the sky, about to hide behind the distant mountains. A little eunuch, who was responsible for Yao Heng's diet alone, arrived with dinner in hand. Xiaoluzi, do you know that in the future, my prince will have salted fish for every meal? Lying on the supreme golden rocking chair, Yao Heng gave an order that after all, one must eat salted fish to sign in, which is a very important matter. After a while, he was the only one left in the small courtyard above the dragon's vein. In the past, eating only knew how delicious it was. I have only seen various foods today. Hey, this is braised carp, it's really sour and sweet. Picking up a small piece of fish and dipping it in the red tomato sauce, I put it in my mouth and chewed it. The comfortable sight of my soul was closed, praising its beauty and delicious taste. Looking at the delicious food on the table, Yao Heng was extremely happy and witnessed the colorful world for the first time. After a long time, he looked at a dish with a familiar salty fish flavor and took a deep breath. Ah, that's the taste of the little salted fish system, which I will never forget for the rest of my life. So salted fish looks like this. Yao Heng, with a sacred color, slowly began to taste it, because it was this dish that brought him back to life. After eating and drinking enough, it's time to go to bed. Yao Heng lay on the rocking chair like this, covered in a woolen blanket. Just staring blankly at the starry sky, lost in thought. This is life. I don't know what good things will be given for tomorrow's check.In, I'm really looking forward to it. Chapter 3. Hongmeng's Creation of the Water of Life. You are listening at novelfull.audio. De co lois ara trong quatrin lay text. Chapter 4. Obtaining the Technique of Free Will. You are listening at novelfull.audio. De co lois ara trong quatrin lay text. Chapter 5. First news of the Nangong wedding banquet. You are listening at novelfull.audio. De co lois ara trong quatrin lay text. Chapter 6. First meeting of the Southern Palace's Empress Dowager. You are listening at novelfull.audio. De co lois ara trong quatrin lay text. Chapter 7. Moonlight Love and Daily Life. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. De co lois ara trong quatrin lay text. Chapter 8. Interpersonal Questions with Concubine Zhi. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. De co lois ara trong quatrin lay text. Chapter 9. Practicing 9 Transformations of Immortal Body. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. De co lois ara trong quatrin lay text. Chapter 10. The Man in Black's Desire for Misconduct. You are listening at Novel Full.audio. De co lois ara trong quatrin lay text.